All right, guys, I got a DGen play for you guys today. Some of you guys that are on this channel like these DGen plays and you like to get in early. So this one here just launched. You can see here the launch date is today. And this is a little bit different. This is more of they're calling this a farmer. There's a couple of them in the marketplace right now. Some of them are doing well, but essentially it's an ROI contract. So this isn't a miner in the sense that, you write it up and get the maximum, percentage, daily percentage, and then starts to come down a little bit as the contract starts to plateau and starts to go the other way. This one here is more of a fixed amount. Now, there's pluses and minuses, or pros and cons, rather, is a better term. The pro for that is whether the contract is going up and plateaus and starts to go backwards, you're still going to receive the percentage, the daily percentage, and you can choose the daily percentage that you want to get. There's 3%, 7%, 6.5%, and 6%. And this is the terms. This is for unlimited days, right? Or for however long this contract runs for. This one here is for 40 days. This one here is for 60. This one here is for 90. So the plus on that is that you can receive this percentage fixed, whether the contract is going up, whether the contract is plateauing, whether the contract is going backwards. The caveat, though, is that if the contract starts to decline and you're still getting the 7%, it will drain faster, obviously, right? Unlike a miner where the percentage is relative to the contract, it starts to, as the contract starts to decrease or starts to decline, your daily percentage starts to decrease and decline as well. So it enables the contract to run longer, right? More sustainable. That's, I use that term loosely, right? Sustainable, because there's nothing truly 100% sustainable in the crypto space. But with this, it'll drain pretty fast if the contract starts to go backwards. Now, how do you win with these things? Well, rule of thumb, just like anything else, get in early. If you can get in early, if you can get in on day one, preferably when it just launches, you're in a much better position than if you get in, a week later, right? Or 2 weeks later. You want to get in at the very beginning so that you have the most chance of breaking even. Once you break even, then everything else is just gravy, it's profit. Key here is to break even, and the way you do that, or put yourself in a position to do that, is by getting in right when the contract launches. So yeah, if you want to check this out, this is an ADA contract. You can put ADA in here. You can see here what the plans look like. I won't, break that down for you. You can do that on your own, but it has the daily percentage for however long it runs, and then the projected ROI, assuming this thing runs. So if you put in this plan too, 7% daily for 40 days, if it runs for 40 days, you'll get 280%. So it's 180% profit on top of what you put in. But again, if it doesn't run for 40 days and it only runs for 20 days, and you break this in half, which is 100, what is that? 140, right? If it only runs for 20 days, you'll receive a 40% profit on top of the 100% that you put in, right? So again, you have to just crunch the math and see if this makes sense for you. For me, I'm willing to throw a little bit in here just to see what happens. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at what ADA is doing. ADA right now, just under $2. So I'll put in $1,000 here just to kind of test it out. Maybe I'll throw in a little bit more later, but I just want to show you how to make a deposit. So very much like these miners, I'm gonna approve it first. Approve. And this one is actually brought to you by the same team who created the Pulse Cake miner. They created the Cake miner. They created a bunch of miners, a lot of them that I already talk about. So the dev said, hey, I'm going to be doing a farmer if you want to check it out. I've made money with some of his other miners. So I figured, you know what, let me check this thing out. So there it is. You see that my spend got approved. And then I just go here. I'm going to put it into the 7% daily for 40 days. This one you can put into 3% for unlimited days, or you can go into these other ones. I'm going to go ahead and put the 500 ADA in here. And let me show you the other farmers that are in the market right now that are doing well. These are some of the other farmers. I'm not really in any of these, but these are some of the other farmers that are doing well in the market. So there is a space for this. This might not be your cup of tea, or it might be, maybe outside the realm of your risk tolerance, but there is a space for this, and there are people that like these type of platforms. So if you're someone that wants to get into something like this, I'll leave a link down below. You can check it out. It's too risky for you guys. That's fine. But I do know that there's a certain percent of you guys on this channel that like to get in early on some of these degen plays. There it is. So it went through. Okay. All right, guys. So again, it's on BSC. So you need to get ADA on BSC over on PancakeSwap, then throw it in here if you'd like. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. It's pretty standard and straightforward. So if you have any questions, hit me up on Telegram or post it underneath this video. Again, everything is risky out here. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. And if you want to, keep up to date with things that I'm in, make sure you follow me on Telegram and subscribe to this channel. Hit the little bell icon, all that good stuff. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.